What up, everybody? So we're gonna continue talking about demons and and racists. I'm finding out that their core is evil, beyond evil, like Epstein evil and everything like that. And when I talk about racist, it's funny. Like let's do a test. When you think racist, what's the first thing that comes to mind? You don't got to say it, but what's the first thing that comes to mind? Okay, we know like what comes to mind when someone says racist, but they come in all damn forms, man. And honestly, it's just black and white. Remember, black and white is only a state of mind. There's no such thing as the color black. There's no such thing as the color white. It's not in the color spectrum. Check it yourself. It's a state of mind. But there's only two types of races. You got like the white races, which are Asian racists, white Caucasian people who have turned racist. You got Mexican races. Those are all white races. Mexican or Latino if they're racist, Caucasians if they're racist, and Asians if they're racist. And then you got black races. They exist too, dude. They exist too, man. In fact, we got some. Where I live, we got some. A lot of black women are racist where I am, and because of my wife and stuff like that. But and there's black racists, man. I mean, they're racist too. The biggest racism I've seen from black people were these Israelite dudes, man. These black Israelites, man, are wicked racist. But majority right now are white people, like white supremacy. Now, white supremacy isn't just white people. That's not what white supremacy is. White supremacy, there's colored people in there too, such as like, what's that dude? Officer Tatum, this new dude who's popping up. He's black. Ben Carson, he's white supremacy. Anything that helps white supremacy. Now, what I'm finding out, I'm getting all these in my algorithm, and I'm getting these videos. There's lots of people, dude, who are going on racist posts. There's people who post racist shit, and there's these people now, black and white, black and Caucasian, and they're going and finding the people's jobs, finding their businesses, and they're getting them fired, dude.
We are breaking now. Remember this guy, Jason Bailey? He posted this disgusting meme under a comment section about Nolan Wells. Guess what, Jason? You think I wasn't gonna find out? You think I wasn't gonna be updated? Hey, Jason. You remember this, right? Your job at Ada Nissan, parts consultant? Yeah, not anymore, cause you got fired.
What they're doing? Sorry, it's morning, man. I look busted up. It's morning, but they're getting them fired, and they're getting them fired by doing background checks on people. So if someone puts something like, just something racism, they go and find the people. Now, not only do they find the people, there's this dude called Rick Deuces, man. He's great. He doesn't just go find the people who made racist posts. He goes and finds the people who liked the post. Dude, there are, and it's white people getting fired, but there are white people getting fired from jobs, dude, that took forever for them to get that high up. There's white people losing their businesses over saying just some stupid nigger shit. Just for saying stupid shit, and you know it took a long time to build these empires, and they're losing it all. People are going in there and giving them one 5-star reviews. They're calling better business bureaus, but people are getting fired. In fact, you know, a sister just got fired from Burger King for saying "Free Palestine" to a Jewish dude, and she got fired. So, but this is what happens. They go and find the racist person. They find their profile pictures. They put them everywhere so thousands of people can report them. And then they do background checks on these racist people. And I never knew it was this deep. When they do the background check on these racist people, you find out that they sexually abuse kids, drunk driving. They're evil ass people, dude. Assaults with weapons, tried to kill people, attempted murder. It's like 98% of people who are racist, who are being exposed by these people, their backgrounds, and a lot of it has to do with like child sexual exploitation child movies. A lot of races, this is their foundation, this is their core. That's what the name of this video is. All of them. And then someone went and did all these January 6ers, they've been getting put back in jail for sexually doing shit with minors, dude. So these demons, like I said in my video yesterday, they're out now, man. You know, they came in disguise of humans, and guess who? Guess what type of humans they like possessing at the moment? We're talking about America. It's all over the place. This is the worst of the. Take a look at this. Now, how many of you, that's a real flyer, by the way. That's a real flyer. It's a nigger march or walk or whatever it is. August 22nd in Minnesota. And it all started over this girl, the girl who was calling the kid all these N-words, and then she got in trouble. The court went against her. Pissed off like racist people or bigots. So this dude came up with this march. Okay, the poster's the poster, whatever. You can put that in public, this and that. Here's my problem. This poster is all over Facebook. Facebook, all these social media platforms, is just letting racist people say all this evil shit. It was only 8 years ago, dude. Well, 8 years ago when you couldn't even post shit like that. Facebook, these social media platforms would not even let you post something derogatory like that. But now all these platforms are letting people attack black people like this. We won't even talk about X. You don't even want to see X. I don't even fuck with X because all over X, and it's not just my algorithm, because even my wife starts seeing shit. The racism on X is fucking crazy, dude. It's not even racism. It's actual prejudice. It's actual prejudice. And it's unbelievable how much prejudice, dude. And mainly it's white people, dude. It is. It is. It's mainly white people. There's, like, when black people are racist, they make fun of people. That's how their racism is. They make fun of people. Like, Richard Pryor and all that stuff. Dude, racism used to be fun. Racism used to be fun, dude. Now it's serious shit, dude. It's demonically evil. But go look it up yourself. When you see racist black people, they're making fun of white people. When you see racist white people, dude, they're showing some fucking true hate. Like that poster. Like black people being found lynched recently, and then they keep deeming it as suicide. They keep saying it's fucking suicide. They keep saying it's suicide. It's not suicide, dude. These black people are being lynched. We are in the 1960s. We are back in the 60s. We got shapeshifted. But what I'm finding out, man, from these races, thank you to all these. There's a lot of people who do it. thank you to these people who are exposing racists on social medias, who are doing background checks on them. I didn't know they were that demonic, dude. I didn't know racists were that demonic. And it's not just white people, dude. I don't care what kind of fucking racist you are. You got a fucked up history. If you're racist, dude, your history's messed up. You got traumatized. And you got traumatized, dude. But these racists, the core of racists, dude, is wicked. And what's wicked, even more wicked, is these racists put the evilest shit up about black people, and everything they're putting up about black people, when they get exposed and you see their background, they are exactly what they're accusing black people of being. Okay, I can't speak for like Europe and shit like that. When I'm talking these racist rants and this and shit like that, dude, I'm talking about what's happening in my country, in America, dude. I can't speak for like everybody else, man. You know, I can't. So when if you're from Europe and all that, and you see me talking this shit about like racist white people, I'm not even talking about you guys. Unless, I'm talking about white people. Like, I've had people say, like, your wife is white. I'm all, no, my wife isn't white. My wife is British. And for the most part, it's only like black girls who have given me shit about my wife. And it doesn't happen much, man. But I tell them, like, yo, you know what's ironic? I mean, what the irony of it is, my wife has curlier hair than most black women. My wife and my daughter, both of them have curlier hair than probably 98% black women. And you know why? So, racism isn't like it used to be, dude. It used to be fun when we had these comedians, Eddie Murphy and shit like that. Now, when you look at the shit that's online, it's sickening. Racists got got a demonic core, dude. A demonic core. I keep telling my wife, I keep seeing shit, dude, and I'm all like, babe, where are we, man? Where they beam us, where they transfer us to, man? Where they send us, dude? Where are we? I just keep saying just crazy shit, dude. And now we got a new, you heard of this Chubb guy who was like, he's in jail now, but he was going around filming himself say terrible derogatory shit to black people.
Hey, is that black guy bothering you? Is that nigga bothering you? Oh no. He laughed about it. What a good sport. That actually made me laugh, bro. That guy laughed. And that's how you take it. That's how we want guys like that. That was a good nigger.
And you couldn't do shit because he had the damn amendments protecting him and freedom of speech and all that bullshit. The guy would carry a gun with him, daring black people to mess with him. Well, there's a new one now. There's a Mexican one now.
Yo, I call niggas and spit chimps, and there's gooks out here too. Like, it's crazy, bro. Oh, you trying to fight? I'm not trying to fight, but wait, no, you don't have my glasses. Shut up, bro. You're a nigger. Shut up.
Mexican one now. Apparently, now there ain't no apparently. There's a Mexican one now who does the same shit. It's a Mexican dude, like I said, white. Mexican Americans, for the most part, are usually white. The most times I've been called a nigger was by Mexicans. American Mexicans. They're not the same as real Mexicans. American Mexicans are different. They even associate themselves as white when it comes to census. The wickedest I've ever been called like a nigger to my face was by Mexicans, dude. Second was like white people, dude. Was white people. So this shit is out of hand though, man. Like since this damn president, dude, people like feel like they can do everything. That's why you see white people getting beat down by black people for calling them shit, for calling them nigger and shit, thinking they can fucking just do it because of this president. It's getting white people's ass kicked in this country. It's getting people's ass kicked, dude. I can't believe, I just can't believe people are doing this. Now let's talk about black people. I know some of you are like, well, how come black people say it all the time? Dude, that shit is even worse. Black people should not be like, if I was president, dude, I would ban that fucking word. Hip hop, rap, all that shit, man. It disgusts me seeing black people calling other black people nigga on albums and shit, on music in public. I hate it, dude. This is why these people are why white people and everyone else is saying this word, man, because you guys they're like, black people say it. I saw an interview with a little white girl. She's all like, yeah, I just say my nigga. It means, my friend. They have no idea. That's probably I think that's the worst word. It is. It's the worst word on earth. And black people are using it on the regular, talking about killing themselves. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's racism to the fullest. But to the core, when you look at these black people who are in rap music, they're traumatized. They got fucked up childhoods. All of them fucked up childhoods. Black people saying nigga is the same traumatized. They're traumatized. They're going around like they're like shooting other black people. I'll tell you this. They're not shooting black people. These gangsters and shit, they're shooting images of their dads. Images of their black moms who beat the shit out of them. Images of their dads that left. They're not shooting gangs, or that's why it's not really like gang violence anymore. Any black teen can have a gun now and shoot you. Your next door neighbor who dresses nice, not in blue or red. It's images. They're shooting images. They hate. It's self-hate. It is self-hate. These black people like saying all this shit on music. These black women saying all this crazy derogatory shit in music. That's racism too. It's self-hate. It's hating their dads. It's hating their moms. So keep up, man. Keep up, man. Some of you guys are asking for these videos. I'll keep doing. If one person asks for a video, I'll keep doing them. I have like tons of shit that I'm finally releasing. Okay, out. Okay, what up, people? This was supposed to be a short video until I saw this incident where 3 white girls lured a black girl over to their house the girl had epilepsy and everything. I'm sure everyone heard of it because it's everywhere. But so 3 girls, these three white girls, and I'm hearing that there might have even been 4, lured a black girl over to the house, got her drunk 3 times the legal limit, and then they beat the shit out of her, man. They like, here's the video.
What you gonna do, Audrey?
No, bro, I'm really about to kill this bitch.
What you gonna do?
Now, where can we hide her body at? That ass, so.
What is you finna do?
Oh my god, Avery. You try to leave this house, bitch, and I'm gonna drag you by your fucking hair, bitch. Audrey, talk all that shit that you was talking over the phone. Talk it now! Talk it now!
Okay, so it's adding more to this is crazy. And then I get home last night and I see this. So apparently there's an average of 2 lynchings of black people a month happening in this country. And like I said, we got kicked back to the 60s, and it's happening in the South, shit like that. And I'm in the South. And so white people are lynching again. And like I said, I try to be cool with everything. I'm not allowed to hate anything, as a Christ and this and that. And then you got the Nolan Wells thing, man. And I remember, as a kid, I remember my mom said, like, if she will always ask when I'm all like, I'm gonna go with my friends, she will always ask, is there a black person going too? So even way back in the 70s or whatever, it was like, nah, you're not going nowhere with a bunch of white boys by yourself. I don't even know what to say. So black people has been targeted for a very long time on this planet, and how they're being targeted lets you know how who we are and how divine we are, because all the evil entities have been trying to take us out for centuries, forever. It's a fact that, like, in fact, the black people are the only one. They're only 3.3% Neanderthal, man. Everyone else, you know, all the originals or whatever, are like, I forgot what it was, 10%. Like I can't remember. You can look it up, but new research is that black people are not even really Neanderthal. So by word on the street is black people are the real humans. And I'm not like taking sides here, man. I'm just being like real. This is not, like I said, there's a difference between white people and Caucasians. I don't have any white people on my Facebook. You're you're just like either family or friend. And I guess you could be Caucasian or whatever. I don't have white people on my Facebook because white people don't like black people. It's like I said, white is a state of mind. And most of the, you know, my friends who are like of I guess a pale complexion, a lot are from Oregon, and when I lived in Oregon as the only black dude, those people there were the most beautiful people I've ever met in my life. Oregon taught me a lot. The Caucasian people taught me a lot about myself, man. They taught me how to be like a very compassionate, even more loving person, dude. Oregon made me a great person until I had to leave because of a white church, Pastor Douglas Wilson's church. That's why I left, man. And it was a Confederate church teaching that, using the Bible to support their narrative that black people were here on earth to learn how to serve whites in heaven. When in reality, it's our planet. It's our planet. I mean, we match it. Our skin color and everything match it. It's our planet. And like I said in my last video, man, I don't have any shame of saying it. I've been holding back on this truth for a long time. We are those angels, dude. We are those angels who left heaven because they were like treating everybody like they weren't being right with the spirits. Okay, we are the ones who left. Some of you guys can call it Lucifer or whatever, but we left. And this is the shape we took. They were just spirits, man. Come on, man. It's heaven. There ain't no like human beings like rolling in heaven. You know what I'm saying? They were spirits, man. And then this is the form we took because we were like kicked out, or we left. We decided to leave with the dude who was exposing everything, and nothing has changed. It's still, they came down here after us. That's why, like I said, that's why there's no white people of mention of white people in the Bible and in history. They just pop out of nowhere because, yeah, they just came out of nowhere. And it looks like they built another heaven here, like their heaven, with this administration. Everything is the same, dude. If you judge it by this country, Trump is just like God. The God that Lucifer was talking about, dude. Trump is exactly the same way, dude. Trump is just like the God that Lucifer was talking about. And his administration, everything is still the same. So like I said, man, you guys are going to have to like open up more, man. The people who are like who are in shock. He's saying Lucifer was maybe the good guy and this and that. You guys got to open your minds bigger, man, because for those who are of pale skin, It's not going to be long until black people snap. And you can talk about all this gun stuff and all that, man. There's like black people studying that, already learning that shit. Go look at the Survival Sisters. But this war ain't going to be, you guys keep thinking it's going to be like, I have enough guns that this war is going to be about guns will take care of me. This is, it's beyond that. It has nothing to, it's not even about that. Guns are not going to do shit in this new war that's coming. And black people are just chilling. Black people are the most beautiful people. There's others, but I'm just stating facts, like from being black myself and just seeing things. We are like beautiful people, man. No matter how much we get stepped on or whatever, man, we still good people. You see all these lynchings happening, but you don't see like black people retaliating by doing the same thing. Those who are my age know that black people are beautiful people. And they keep getting like, dang, dude, it's getting, the internet is full of, the internet can't even hide this shit no more. And like I said, you gotta think about it. When we think about what Christianity is and these Christian nationalists, man, think about Christian nationalists, which are apparently Trump is the god of. Think about Christian nationalists and Hesgath and Trump's advisor and all that shit. Think about them for a second. Now, think about the shit they talked about Lucifer. Who's the bad guy here? If they're talking that much, if those evil people are talking about Lucifer like that, like I thought, I was like, dude, it's time to look more into Lucifer and seeing why, if these people are evil and they're saying he's the bad guy, it's time to look at some shit. Everything is opposite now, and that's only because the truth is coming out. Just like the Christ said. The Christ said that the truth will set you free. And that's why I say all these people in church, they're all trapped. So this video wasn't even supposed to be that long. I was just going to tell you about the core of racists, all of them, black ones, white ones, which white covers Mexican and Asian, or Latino and Asian prejudiced people, and there's black racism. It's just an evil entity. It's evil, dude. There's a lot of spirits here. Like I said, the demons are now in your face. And it was supposed to be a short video until I saw that report, man, of what happened to this black girl, man. And then just this shit is crazy. And everyone keeps saying, honestly, you know what black people need to do? And I'm going to put it out there to all my groups. You know, black people need to start acting like Zionists. Black people need to start doing like Zionists to make it to a level that even if you say something bad about them, dude, you get blacklisted, go to jail. Black people need to start acting like Zionists, and I think that's what's coming, dude. And it's almost too late, because black people are just quiet right now. The worst thing is when black people are quiet, dude. Something always goes down big. The last time it was the civil rights movement. But black people need to become Zionists. And this is what's going to happen. The Zionists are going to help black people become Zionists. Because Zionists hate Christians. If you don't believe me, go look it up. Go see what Zionists say about what's happening to Jesus right now. They say Jesus is in hell, boiling in shit. According to the... I forgot what it's called. Go look it up, dude. Zionists hate Christians, dude. And it's all Christians who are doing this shit to black people, or claim to be Christians. So a nightmare is gonna come, man. The Zionists control the world. Netanyahu is God of this planet. Period. Don't try to escape it. It's the truth. I'm not like down with him or anything like that, but I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you the truth. He's God, dude. Forget that your God can't do shit. If Netanyahu does not want something and you say your God does, dude, you're not getting it. This is a reality. That's why I say you got to open up more, because it's not, of course it's not you. And it's funny, some of you people who are listening to this might just be racist. You know, I just don't no, I haven't seen it. But I'm just saying, like, open up your minds, man, and like, okay, you guys can be your little like Christians and shit like that, and keep going to church and thinking that God, this God, whatever God you worship, you keep saying, like, black people saying, like, we will overcome and all that shit. Gaza keeps saying, like, God will have our back, and all and good times. But even the Rastafarian keeps saying, like the Most High is gonna come, and this shit's been happening for hundreds of years, and nothing has changed. In fact, it has gotten worse. Your God is not above Netanyahu, dude. My Heavenly Father is above all. Not because my Heavenly Father says to tell them I'm above all. It's because I put my Heavenly Father above God. I mean, well, definitely above God, but above all. And which means, like, you know, what can they do about it? They can erase me from this planet. You guys will see me gone. Like, oh man, something happened to Chappelle. But me, I would never see that. I would just cross over. You guys would just get the act of like something happened to him. But trust me, if anything ever happens to me, trust me, man, nothing happened to me. I want you guys to remember that. Nothing happened to me. And like Keanu Reeves says, like, what happens when you die? The only thing that's guaranteed is people who love you will miss you. That's all that's important. That's all that's important to me. What's going to happen, dude, is what needs to happen is black people need to become, they're going to be forced to become like Zionists, because they are lynching them, dude. They are lynching them. And when ICE is done with the Latinos, they're coming after black people, dude. Because the Christian nationalists want an all Christian country, unless, no, white Christian country, sorry, unless you're a slave or something. You women, dude, should be the next out of church. Black people should be out of church, and then the women out of church. Whoever fucking wants to stay can just stay and deal with, like, the suffering. Cause this shit ain't changing. That paper God ain't doing shit. That paper God works for Israel, dude. Not even Israel. Israel's not even down with this shit. Zionists. Israelis are good people, dude. Fuck that. I'm just gonna say it. I believe they're good people, because I work with their children, and they're beautiful kids. We're talking Zionists, man. Just like the difference of black people and niggas. There's a difference. And I'm just here. This is my message, man. And by the day, dude, I'm not cutting my hair anymore. By the day, I spoke to my Rastafarian advisor yesterday, my sister, and like she says, like, yeah, you look just like him, man. Bring it. I'm all, yeah, I'm not cutting my hair no more. I'm representing the caravan, and hopefully our leader of the caravan, hopefully the Christ, like, hopefully dude comes back with some, like, hopefully the myth is true. But until then, man, we got people who we gonna do the job until dude comes. And this is how we do it. We don't do it by violence. We do it by waking you guys up. Cause what's cool is what I'm seeing is, like, the peasants, us, we are waking up. On my algorithm, I'm starting to see more people exposing racists, telling stories about what's happening that the news isn't. And they come in all these forms, dude. They come in like pale skin form. There's even a few Asian forms, but a lot of black form. But mainly, most importantly, is like in pale skin form. And they're just exposing, like, races. And like I said in the beginning, they're showing their crime records, and you're seeing that they're vile racists. All of them, man. All of them. If somehow you're listening to this and are happen to be escaped and got on my Facebook, your insides are messed up. But I doubt it. I doubt I have any of those. Okay, I doubt if I have any of those. Just because you say just because you have black fatigue doesn't make you a racist. Because I have fucking black fatigue. I have fucking black fatigue. I might, because I know my people are better than that. So that doesn't make you racist. Now, what you see now, this racism, this is like prejudice. This is like real vile, evil, demonic shit. I know everybody on my Facebook are good people. Some might say like, yeah, there are too many immigrants in the country. And in America, there are too many. There are too many. I'm not even 100% against ICE, dude. Because I saw Biden. I've witnessed with my own eyes caravans of immigrants coming in, and then they were being shipped to black areas, and then black people, they were given these, the immigrants were being given these $3,000 cards every month, and black people weren't getting shit. Not nearly like that, dude. I spoke to people. I know people. I saw the caravans. I was asked to hold children of a caravan from Honduras. I've seen it, man. I'm not 100% against ICE. I'm not. I'm just being real. I'm not a racist. I'm just saying, man. You can't, you got to make America even. You can't bring in a bunch of like immigrants to overlap, just like what's happening in Mexico right now. Right now, Mexico, like Americans are overflowing Mexico, dude, and they're buying these houses. They're buying houses down there, causing the price of houses to go up, and so the locals can't buy houses. It's bringing up the price there. So I gotta cut because I gotta go somewhere, but I just had to extend this. Okay, I'm out.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
What do you think you're doing?
Just drawing.
Just drawing.
Yeah.
Do you own this building?
Crazy.
No.
So you're defacing public property.
My dad said I could draw here.
Your dad said you could draw here. Does your dad own this building?
No. He said he'll be right back.
This building belongs to the state. It's not okay to draw on it. It's actually against the law to draw on it.
I'm sorry, I didn't know, sir. My dad
Look at this. You hear this asshole. Listen to him.
And does something real quick.
Yeah, well, your dad doesn't make the rules or
Fucking
the
cow.
law. And I don't think your dad would knowingly tell you to break the law.
Fucking
Doesn't sound like
bully.
very good parenting.
I'm sorry.
Where are you coming from?
My dad's office. He said I could go play out here.
And where's your dad's office?
Over.
So he said you could play, or he said you could come draw on this building?
It's
hard to watch.
He knows you're drawing on this building.
I can cry tears watching this shit.
Where do you guys live?
Maybe 2 streets down.
Do you draw on all the buildings by where you live? So what made you think you could draw on this one today?
Because my dad said I could.
Your dad said you could. Your dad told you to go down here and deface public
You
property.
can tell he beat women.
I don't think so. Where'd you get those?
Probably
What are
abused
those?
kids.
Chalk? That one looks like a weapon. He's shank.
You know he MAGA. You know
Breaking 2 laws now.
He's MAGA.
Where'd you get the chalk? What store? And you bought the chalk knowingly to deface this building? Premeditated?
Not sure.
You're not sure.
Unbelievable.
Well, who's going to clean this up now?
It's washable, so
What was your plan?
So hard
You're
to
just going to clutter up this wall and then go away? Leave it for someone else to take care of? Does that seem fair? Would you like someone to draw all over your house? Well, you just did it to somebody else's. How old are you? 10 years old. Shouldn't you have a supervisor?
My dad is my supervisor.
Well, where is he?
He's working.
So he's not your supervisor. He's not supervising you. You're left here unsupervised. And this is what happens when kids are left unsupervised. They destroy public property. Do we even know if that's going to wash off? You don't, do you? You didn't do any investigation on that, huh? Just thought you'd slap it up against the wall and see what happens?
Asshole.
You didn't count on me coming through today, though, did you?
He still have his job too.
People are watching. I got the call to come here and handle this. So that means people are watching you to face this building. How does that make you feel?
Sir, look, I'm just trying to draw here. I don't think I'm doing anything wrong.
You are very much doing something wrong. You're breaking the law. One, you're trespassing.
People like
Two,
him
you're
make these
defacing
hate
public property.
Look, this is my dad's work. He said I could join.
You just told me your dad works over there.
Yeah. And I'm there.
Totally different building. Your dad has nothing to do with this building. And just because he said you could do it doesn't mean you can. It's actually horrible parenting.
He's a motherfucking coward, dog.
And he just lets a 10-year-old out here to run wild in the streets?
He said I could join.
Yeah, well, sounds like maybe Child Protective Services should have a talk with your father. It doesn't seem like he's fit to be a father, honestly. So what are we going to do now? You don't know. He's going to continue to draw
This
on
is
this?
so unfair, dog.
No. Have you listened to anything I've said today? Have you retained
This nigga's
any of the
coward.
information that I've given you?
Little, like, he said not to draw here. And he said I was trespassing.
And what else?
And I'm not allowed to draw here.
Why not?
Because I'm trespassing. And this is not my property.
It's against the law. You're breaking the law. You don't seem to be taking this very seriously.
Not really.
You think it's funny? Think I enjoy doing this? Like I don't have better things I could be doing than be dealing with you defacing public property? Not sure if she's doing anything wrong. Deadbeat father who has nothing to do with her or her life. Just throws her to the
That little
street,
girl, she
just
was
figure it
so
out,
sweet,
gives her some
so
tools
sweet.
to entertain herself with. Shouldn't you be at school or daycare?
If I was her daddy, I might fucking kill that nigga.
Don't have school on weekends anymore?
Yeah, I'll be 23 back on that town property case, and I'll be 76 to the Williams Road address. See if I can-
Yeah, I don't like this one bit. None of this sits right with me. Turn around. Hands behind your back. Put the chalk down. Hands behind your back. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to an attorney. If you can't afford one will be appointed for you. Let's go.
That nigga, he's a fucking bully, dog. Fucking bully, dog. Fucking coward.
It's not all fun and games now, is it?
No.
Look at that sweet little girl, man. Look at that. Oh,
Sir, where am I going?
What was that?
Where am I going?
You're going to jail.
I didn't do anything wrong, I promise, I swear.
I'm looking at look at your face. You did a lot of things wrong.
What happens in jail?
Nothing good. You're gonna be with all the bad people
it's so unfair, fam.
because You do bad things, you get put with bad people.
This is so, bro, this is so unfair, fam.
Can you take these handcuffs off?
Nope, I cannot.
They
When you get arrested, you get handcuffs put on you. When you break the law, you get arrested. When you get arrested, you get put in handcuffs.
But they
Look
hurt.
at this shit, man.
You're not supposed to feel good. How do you think the owner of this building's gonna feel when
Am
he
I
sees
the only
this wall?
motherfucker losing my mind? Am I the only? I can kill this nigga, dog. I can kill this nigga.
Funny how your dad hasn't come to check on you.
Wow.
Yeah, because he's working.
Learn it. Know it. Live it.
Well,